Over the years, our family's had a share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, June the 4th. You know what June is? June is June Dairy Month. I thought it was just called National Dairy Month, but they got a new name this year, right? Mm-hmm. June Dairy Month.
June Dairy Month.
And speaking of new, well, we have a new guest. This is Ashley Waters.
Hi.
Welcome, Ashley.
Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure, from the St. Louis District Dairy Council.
Yes.
And we've had a nice association with the Dairy Council for many, many years, starting with Mary Thompson, going way
I've
back.
heard wonderful things.
Yes, but June Dairy Month, this is really to call attention to dairy farmers and the benefits of dairy products in our life, right?
Yes.
Now, dairy farming is big business here in Missouri, isn't it?
It is a big business in Missouri as well as the United States. So dairy farming actually supplies over 900,000 jobs across the country.
Across the country.
Across the
When
country.
you talk about Missouri,
Yep.
we've got a lot of dairy farmers in
We
Missouri,
do.
too.
We have about 1,300 licensed dairy farms and about 89,000 cows.
How many thousands of
About
cows?
89,000 cows.
So when you talk about the cows, are they milked once a day or twice a day?
So it depends. Sometimes cows are milked 2 times a day. Sometimes they're milked 3 times a day.
3 times a day?
Sometimes, yes, they are.
Okay, so how many gallons of milk does one cow produce in a day?
So one cow can produce anywhere between 4 and 6 gallons.
Really?
Absolutely. And so over a year span, that can equate to about 2,000 glasses of milk.
I had no idea that one cow. Now, we had goats when I was growing up, and the goat milk tasted a lot different than cow's milk. I like the cow's milk better. But most of the dairy farms now, they're using those electric milking machines. Does anybody milk by hand anymore?
You know, I've been to 2 dairy farms in the past couple months, and they've both used those electronic milkers.
Yeah.
So it's just a great way to make sure that our milk supply and our dairy supply is at its highest. So you can milk numerous cows all at one time.
Okay. Here's a question that I have for you, and I don't know if you had planned on this or not, but you know when you see those little dates on the milk jug, it says used by, is that milk okay 2 or 3 days after that used by?
You probably want to go by the use by date, just to be on the safe side.
Okay, you got to tell us that. You got to tell us that. But if people, we're almost out of time, but is there any one bit of information that you want our listeners and viewers to know?
So not only is this a time to celebrate our farmers and their contribution to the economy, but also to the nation's health. So getting milk, cheese, and yogurt 3 servings a day can equate to a healthy diet. It helps prevent osteoporosis, promotes bone health, helps prevent heart disease and osteoporosis.
Yeah, especially if you're a little bit older, it's important to get that calcium
It's
in there.
important to get it at any age.
Do you get more calcium in yogurt, or do you get more calcium in a glass of milk?
The difference is minute. So it's just important to know if you get milk or yogurt, you're getting at least 30% of your daily needs of calcium.
If you have one of those little yogurts or one glass of milk, you're getting about 30%.
You're getting about 30%.
And what about with cheese?
Same thing. If you're getting about 1.5 to 2 ounces of cheese, you're getting about 30% daily value of your calcium.
And ice cream, too, and it tastes so good.
It
Ashley
does.
Waters, thank you so much driving all the way from St. Louis
Thank you for
to visit
having
with
me.
us today.
It was
Appreciate
fun.
it. All right? And best of luck with your new job.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we turn to a new friend that I had with Ashley and my old friend, but only meaning not old in age, but we've been friends for a long time. Liz Schmidt, League of Women Voters. And you don't have any voter forums to talk about this week.
No, isn't that amazing, especially with all those candidates out there?
Yeah.
We're just letting them fight it out, and then we'll pick up at the end of that. What we're doing now is having a fun event, and we're using Columbia Entertainment Company. They will rent us the theater, put on the play. All we have to do is furnish the food, for the refreshments. We have cheese and wine and
Oh, you got cheese.
tea
Oh, that
and-
makes the Dairy Council
I
happy.
thought too. We got all the good stuff and a lot of stuff like lasagna and nice dishes like
Yeah.
that. And
Now, this is a fundraiser.
It's a fundraiser.
This is a fundraiser for the League of Women Voters in association with Columbia Entertainment Company.
yes, which is at 1800 Elwood Drive, which I need to get in there. And the musical is a musical farce, complete with a corpse, and it's based on The Man Who Broke the Bank at Monte Carlo, the book. And so we're going to do this is the play they're doing.
Lucky Stiff, right?
Yes, Lucky Stiff. It's got $6 million worth of diamonds, mistaken identities, lots of slamming doors, they tell us, and music.
Yeah.
So it's
And
going to be
Lucky
fun.
Stiff. And you said there's a corpse in it?
Yes, there's a corpse in it. He's supposed to, I shouldn't give it away perhaps, but he's supposed to be able to take this corpse, go to Las Vegas, and make everybody believe this guy is alive.
Okay.
So I don't know how they do that. Slamming doors. You have to come see.
Okay, it's called Lucky Stiff.
Right, and we're selling tickets at $25 a pop just to raise money for the League of Women Voters.
Yeah, but now with that $25, do you get the refreshments too? Or
Yes, that's all free.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
everything's
get...
free.
Let's
Everything's
just
free
get
once
this
you pay
straight.
the $25.
You pay the $25, you get to see the production of Lucky Stiff with a lot of slamming doors
Yes,
and musicals.
lots of
It's a
entertainment.
funny show. It's
Lots
a very
of
funny
food.
show. And you get lasagna, you
Yes.
get cheese, you get what else?
Oh, wine and
Wine, too?
Wine, iced tea. We have some soft drinks, water, of course.
Yeah.
All the healthy stuff.
What? I can't believe you're doing all of that for $25.
Yes, isn't that
so this is
amazing?
is this the biggest fundraiser that the League of Women Voter
It's
has?
actually our only fundraiser.
Oh, it's the only fundraiser.
As such, we occasionally done our members, give a little extra here and there,
Yeah.
but it's our fundraiser, and this is open to the public. We want people to come and have a wonderful time.
Okay. Now, there are, and this, what's the date on this?
June 10th, which is
June the
next Wednesday.
So mark it on your calendar next Wednesday. And do people need to buy their ticket ahead of time?
It would be nice if they would, but generally we have extra space.
But it would be nice because you need to know how much food to have on hand, too.
Yes, you're right there. It does help.
Right.
We ran out last year.
Oh, you don't want to run out of food.
The year before, we had a thunderstorm exactly at the time of the refreshments began, and that was kind of bad.
Okay.
So we had a few refreshments left
And here,
over.
all these league ladies, they're making the lasagna and the
Yes,
cookies
well,
and the whole thing.
we're also restaurants are donating. We
Okay.
will have a list of the restaurants that donate.
Oh, they're donating it.
Yes.
How nice.
Yes, it really is.
All
They're
right, so-
Friends of the League.
June the 10th at
6:30.
CEC for Lucky Stiff.
Right, 6:30 for the refreshments and the gala hour, and then the 7:30 for the curtain.
Okay. Thank you so much, Liz Schmidt, for coming by. It's always a pleasure having you here at League of Women Voters. Friday, we've got music from the Boone County Hams. Our program directed by Travis McMillan, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director is Lowell Thomas. And our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Drop me an email, something you'd like to hear, pepperp, missouri.edu.